Hello, lovelies, and welcome to another episode of PJ Chronicles, where I just get out of bed, au naturale, no makeup, scaring small school kids at the bus stops with this face, and talk about whatever. And I'm sitting on the bed. I've got a makeshift tripod because I left my other tripod at Rusty's house this past weekend, which was Banjo Ma. And we had a wonderful time, but I'm too old to not sleep for 3 days. So I'm still recouping. At the time of this filming, it's Wednesday. So it's only been 2 days. So yeah, even more scary than normal. Anyway, welcome to Mama G Gear. It's Mama G here. Rusty's at work. And I just been kind of chillaxing the last couple days, keeping up with the cleaning and taking care of the animals, but just a little bit of chillaxing and doing some crocheting. And I have a very sad story or incident with Furls, which I will get to. And that might be it. I might not buy any more Furls acrylic hooks. But anyway, that's me, because I'm a klutz. All right, so last night in the dark, because the man goes to sleep really early because he gets up really early to go to work. So I often, watch movies and whatnot on, or videos on my phone, which I'm using as a camera, and it's dark. And sometimes I use my headlamp, but I actually started a stitch that I've never done before out of what I had gotten from Thrift and my amazing mystery box from Thrift and Stitches. Definitely go see if she still has some mystery boxes. This is the 24/7 cotton. It's a 4-weight, and you got a lot of yardage and all that. But I had some in my shopping cart, online brand, and I was able to take it out of the shopping cart because I got these two, and I got two of those. So yeah, these two. So there was two. Okay. Anyway, this is the moss stitch, and there's a hair on it. That's my hair. That's the moss stitch that I tried, and I like it. Hey, Mikey, she likes it. Yeah, I did this in the dark, though, and I'm looking at it, and it looks like I don't see mistakes. I'm sure there are, but I guess it hides. It's great camouflage. Anyway, yeah, it's literally a slip stitch and then a half double. And you just make sure that your chain is an even number. So cool beans. So I've learned a new stitch. Before I tell you about the furls, over the weekend during Banjama, of course I brought crochet with me, and I started with my mandala. It's not tweed stripes, but I still love mandala. I've got 2 bands here that I used, and this is the colorway Gnome. Again, it's a 3-weight. You get 590 yards each. I have 2 more of these, so I should have enough because I wasn't sure. I was like, oh, yeah, I don't know how to do the measuring stuff. So anyway, I'm making another. I already have them folded. I'm making another one of, hope you could see it all because I can't see what you're seeing, of the hexagon cardigan. And this is the other side. So what I showed you there was the sleeve and then the body. And yes, not color controlled. And that's the other one. And then you just attach down the back above the shoulders. And then I like to kind of go around with the trim just to clean up the edges. So this one is going to be probably for me. And in fact, if I do this, you could see a whole pile over there of other sweaters. I love sweaters, and I live in Western New York, so we wear them a lot. But this would be more like a, summer sweater, because sometimes, especially around here, especially like in August, because it starts turning into fall or spring, we have a lot of springish weather and fallish weather, which it might be warm during the day, but then once it gets like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, it cools off a little bit, which I'm not complaining. I absolutely love it. So those are the 2 items that I'm working on. And before I tell you about the furls, this is something I found out of my closet, and I thought I'd share it with you. This is I painted that on the back of a denim shirt. And I paint on the back of denim shirts and denim jackets and I've been doing that. It was I started a fundraiser or whatever you call it years and years ago when I worked in mental health, and it was called 100 Pennies. And I know I've mentioned this before, but it was just the concept of the fact that, if you all give a penny, 100 of them makes $1. So any little bit that you can contribute into any charity does make a difference. So don't think like, oh, I only have $1 or $5 to be able to contribute. If everybody contributed a little bit, a lot gets done. So that's basically. And what we did was I used to collect, get donated or buy at Goodwill, denim jackets, denim shirts, and then a lot of my clients, hated using that term, but people that I worked with, we'd paint them and then we'd sell them, and the money would go back into our kitty so that we could go on, little trips to the zoo or get pizza parties and things like that. So worked out well. But anyway, that's what that's from. So that's a lot of years old. All right, so let's get to the sad part because I don't want this to be forever. Yes, I've been buying, of course, the Furls acrylic hooks, and 2 in the past. In fact, it happened two of them in 1 week, which was sad. And I often will sit here, which is on my bed. I'm in a 25 by 25 huge, great room with a full bath, cathedral ceilings, TV behind you, French doors to go out to my porch, and the stairs to go downstairs to the kitchen. So instead of sitting in the living room, which is on the other side of the house, I sit up here. It's brighter. The windows are like huge. They're almost to the floor. And it's very bright, big, easy access to let the dogs come and go. Bathrooms right here, all of that. So I do spend a lot of time in this room. And 2 times the acrylic Furls hooks have fallen onto the floor. 1, they gave me a $10 credit because I let them know. And I had purchased the glitter, grabbing it. This is breaking my heart. Literally, it's taken me a couple days to recoup from this. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I had bought the Pride glitter, which is not available anymore. And this is a 6.5. It's a K. As you could see, it was a K. And it was in my project, the sweater that I'm making, because I wanted to use it this weekend. And this is the first time I took it out of the box and used it. Well, when I brought my stuff home and I sat down on my bed and I grabbed my project off of my little cart, it fell on the floor and broke in 3 spaces. And no, I have not contacted Furls because it fell on the floor, and I don't think they covered that. And I don't know if I can epoxy glue it back together, if it'll be strong enough, because I'm a pretty tough crocheter. Yeah, I'm really, really, really sad. So I tell you the truth, I think that's it with me and Furls acrylics. Nothing wrong with Furls, because that's the 3rd one that I broke, and I scoured the internet to see if I can replace that, because that really breaks my heart. Anyway, on that sad, horrible note, it's not the end of the world, just the end of that Furls. No, just sad. So I hope that Furls does come back with the glitter ones, and if they do, I will probably purchase one of those, and I think the rest I'm going to just stick to the metal or wood hooks, because that's the 3rd Furls that I broke in less than a year. And it's all the same. They just roll on the floor, and it's a wood floor. And I even have like a little piece of carpet or crocheted rug on the floor over here. So anyway, yeah, so I'm going to stop babbling and crying about my my Furls hook. But anyway, I love you guys. Have a yarnlicious day, craftalicious day, knittalicious day, fiberlicious day. Thank you, Jax Creations by Jax, for that one. And we will see you really soon. Bye-bye for now.